Hello, testing. Can you hear me?
I can hear a red.
There you go. Chris, it's you.
I can hear you, Red. Can you hear me?
Certainly can, Marty. You're loud and clear.
It's 10-4, buddy. We're just waiting for a rubber ducky. Why? Okay, watch later.
Okay, for everybody who's on OConnect, we're just waiting on Chris to sort his configurations out, and then we will be going live. It will be recorded, so we should be able to get a copy of this put up in the update section later on.
Let's see.
Can you hear me now?
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
Excellent.
Let's on the laptop. I'm going to go back to my laptop here. I'm going to plug this in. Can you guys hear that heater?
No, I don't hear anything, Chris. It's all right.
All right. Oh, I'm coming. Camera on. Oh, I look wonderful. I look just wonderful, don't I? Red, what are you being up? Holy cow.
Jan, you
Marty, I'm ready when you're ready.
yeah, that's fine.
Hey, people. You're muted, Red. I think Marty fell asleep. He's
here.
There he is.
Okay. You guys ready?
An hour ago.
Okay, here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to 360. Here it is, the 29th of November. Turkey Day is over. Our brother here, Chris, is under the weather. Look at him. But he's here. He's a trooper. He's a trooper. Oh, man, this light's giving me like a red look. Anyway, like I said, thanks for being here. A lot going on the last couple of weeks. I'm also losing my voice. Probably trying to compensate for Chris. But it didn't work. Anyway, yeah, a lot going on. As you know, they if you go to Twitter, I keep emphasizing this, they put out like 2 to 3 videos every day. Some updates are there. I think there's a lot. In fact, there's more videos there than on YouTube every day. So you might want to check that out. It's pretty cool. And the dream teams all over Egypt, Africa, whatever. And it just looks like they're doing nothing but making partnerships and shaking hands. We don't know all the details, but whatever it is, it's good for us. Anything you see going on like that actually stacks the cool for all of us. It's not just anytime you see .com, remember that's .u. It really is. So anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Red because I'm having trouble talking.
Thanks very much, Marty. Chris, good to see you here, mate. I'm glad you dragged yourself out of bed for ONPASSIVE 360. True commitment to the ONPASSIVE cause, as always. Good to see you here, buddy, and I wish you a speedy recovery. I certainly do. It sucks, but there you go. Right then, let's bring everybody up to date. The last 7 days in ONPASSIVE. Big list. I always say it, lots go on in 7 days, but this week in particular, there has been an awful lot going on. And so much so I've actually on a daily basis been making a few notes because I didn't want to miss anything and bring you up to date. So let's go all the way back to last Wednesday. And we did a 360, no CEO on that 360, but we brought you up to date with what was going on, etc. And then on Thursday, in your OFounders back office, you would have seen a really, Chris, go for it.
Marty, are you recording this?
Yes.
It's recorded? Okay, thank you.
You'd have known that. Don't worry, Chris. So on Thursday, if you go to your update section in your OFounders back office, that is for the founders, you would have seen an update message from fantastic leader, Michael Williams from Canada. Really inspiring, really, really good. And that was on Thursday. Things up to then were a little bit slow. And then Friday. What happened on Friday? For a start, we got a brand new message in our ecosystem, if you remember, on Friday. And it was outlining from our CEO what was happening as far as payment processes was concerned and how that's going to be laid out. And also there was a fantastic message as well for our very own Chris Johnson for his birthday. If you missed it, it was on Friday and he was 58. And he got a nice new cold for his birthday, which was very kind. So that was a nice birthday present for you, Chris, for that one. That was on Friday and really got the excitement. Also, what happened over the weekend, Saturday came and we saw in our profile section within the ecosystem. How do you find the profile section in your ecosystem? You look to the top right-hand corner. There is a drop down arrow, which is either next to your initials or by a picture of yourself. Click on that arrow and the first of the drop down will say profile. If you click on profile, you can check your details within that section. But if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see 2 new fields. They're not active yet, guys, but they are one for your name on your national ID and also the date of birth on your national ID. What is a national ID? It is any official identification that you have from your country, normally ID card or passport. Now, this is being put there in to coincide with O-Verify. Okay, now for all of those people who say, I have no national identification card, I have no passport, how am I going to verify myself? Do not worry. For the countries that don't have passports and ID cards, the company know this. There will be other methods for you to ID yourself using O-Verify. But that's been put there. It's not active yet, but it is the first thing that we have seen to show that O-Verify is only around the corner, guys. That was on Saturday. Sunday. What happened on Sunday? Huge day. Sunday was. Why? Because the payment gateway opened again for card payments. Not only card payments there, if you noticed when that gateway opened, there was a lot of other ways to pay that were added into it as well. So it's not just credit cards, debit cards, etc., Visa, MasterCard, Amex, but there was other methods as well that were in there, including, I noticed, Diners Club, for instance, was added to that list. So that happened on Sunday. Now, this is what was said on the pop-up. Let's go back to that pop-up on Friday. This is going to be scaled. This is going to be controlled. And if you see any error messages saying things like restrictions, etc., that means that that country for a short period of time has been stopped from doing payments and allowing other places to do payments. This is all part of the scalability of the payment processor at the moment. And this is going to be obviously scaled up as we move along. But the card processors is working. It's still working. And people are activating their accounts by purchasing OConnect. Talking of OConnect, what else was on that pop-up on Friday? It was our CEO saying that moving forward, we will have, for those that have purchased OConnect before the 24th of November, we'll have a 1-month extension when our term runs out. For those that haven't made that payment as of yet, you will be able to purchase OConnect for a 3-month period with a $50, which is 50 OCoin discount. So it's only going to be $93. How cool is that? The company always stack the cool. The company always come back with something better than we had before. So the payments are going through. People are paying. Yes, there is a merchant fee. This is variable, guys, but in average, it is between 12 and 13 US dollars, depending on your currency exchange at the time and which country you are doing it from. For those that are saying, well, that's quite a lot, you've just been given a $50 discount for it, and you have been able to activate your account. So for me, it's a win-win-win all the way. Also, part of that pop-up, he was saying that once we scaled it out, we will be then obviously clearing the backlog on the pending payouts, etc., in a timely manner, starting with cryptocurrency first and then moving forward after that onto the banking system. That was on Sunday. Monday, what happened on Monday? Very early on Monday morning, for the UK at least, we had a brand new website. Okay, and we also had a new pop-up as well, and that was to explain about the merchant, where it was from and where it was getting circled back round from. Obviously, that was all explained in the pop-up. You can go and view that in your ecosystem, just so that you know exactly what was happening as far as the new merchant was concerned. That was Monday. On Tuesday, then, what happened on Tuesday? Our very own Charles Osong headed out to Africa on a five-month tour, guys, of the African continent, starting in Cameroon and working his way around, taking the ONPASSIVE company to the masses over there in Africa. Fantastic work, Charles Osong. And obviously, as soon as he gets internet sorted, he will be obviously in contact with his team and other people that he normally contacts on a regular basis. But congratulations, Charles. And also on Tuesday, we saw a post on Twitter or X from our CMO, Mohammed Nassal, and he was taking a well-earned break in conjunction with Supercars Majlis Cafe with that very cooling bottle of coffee that he took out the fridge. Guess what was on the sticker? Yep, you guessed it. It was ONPASSIVE, even going down the coffee route now. And today, what has been happening today as far as ONPASSIVE is concerned? Really only in the last half an hour or so, you will notice, if you are already a paid founder or paid affiliate of OConnect, with ONPASSIVE, you will notice you'll be getting emails through confirming that 1 month extension to your OConnect subscription. They are filtering through right now, guys. If you haven't had it already, it will be coming through on OMail and to your alternative email as well to confirm that that extension has already been put in place. You can confirm this by going to your subscription in your ecosystem, and it will show a 1 month extension to the end of December. And here we are, background again, 360 once again, and look who we have with us. But for now, over to you, Chris Johnson.
Hey, thank you, Red. Marty, welcome to our guest. I'm going to be real quick. I'm still fighting this here, a little bit of COVID, we call it. I appreciate everyone that's reached out for prayers for me, the phone calls. I will be heading right back to bed after this, but I do want to, one thing I wanted to get on here today, and a very sad note, our sister Angie Hans lost her father the other day. He was only 66 years old. Good time for the ONPASSIVE family to reach out, send their condolences to Angie Han. That's always sad for me to hear at that young age, but I am sick, but I'm still excited. You're not going to ever take what ONPASSIVE is giving me right now away. I got to fight this. My travel has been maybe put off for about a week until I get rid of all this. I'm doing great. My breathing's great. It feels like someone shoved a Marty up my nose. I'm just all clogged up and I just can't get it out of there. But I just want to tell everybody thank you again. And I'll always accept prayers, but right now, dig down deep for Angie Han and her family about their father passing. Marty, back to you.
That's sad news. I didn't know that, Chris. As you can see, I've got a cold too. I don't know how I got it from Chris. We're 1,000 miles away from each other. But anyway, yeah, like Red just went through that list. There is so much going on, even if you're not told. If you just open your eyes and your ears, ONPASSIVE is doing something somewhere every minute, every second of the day. And like I said, everything that's going on is for us. Remember that. I keep people just forget this is about them. I mean, you got to be grateful. I mean, I know I am beyond belief, but yeah, it's a wild week. It's been a wild 5 years for me. Every year, every month's getting more wild, which I didn't think that was possible, but obviously it is. Red, I'm going to turn it back over to you. I'm going to have a cough fit here in a minute.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Marty. Thank you very much, Chris. And as soon as our CEO, Mufareh, who is on the screen here, opens up his camera, we'll hand it over to him to take it. We've also got Haydar. Is that how you pronounce your name? Is it Haydar? Not quite sure if he is a guest with Mufareh or not. We'll find we'll find out anyway. Haydar, how you doing?
Hi,
Ash.
Here we go.
Okay, Mufareh has turned his camera on, so without further ado, we're going to hand it over to him.
You came by yourself? That's not your guest?
Yes. Don't know how he got the link. Who invited you, Haydar?
الحمد لله والسراج كيف الحال؟
Great, alhamdulillah. Who invited you?
معك حيدر العبد الله من سوريا مقيم في تركيا. آسف لا أجيد اللغة الإنجليزية.
بسألوك حيدر, who invited you? كيف أخذت اللينك to be a speaker?
والله في بالمجموعة نزلوا القادة العرب في المجموعة ودخلت يعني عن طريق
That's okay. You're welcome to be an attendee. Marty, if you could swap him to an attendee, he would.
Marty, you just didn't put ashes in attendee, did you?
No, I didn't click on him. I clicked on this guy's not even up there.
Haydar, can you take yourself off, please? Can you leave this? Go to the attendees, please.
Go. I'll get him. Oh, no, he's not here.
I know. I had this happen the other day to me.
Yeah, he's not here.
Can you go to the bye-bye, go to the attendees, please? I think he's trying.
Marty, just for now, mute him and turn his camera off, mate.
Okay. Trying to find where I did with Ash.
Marty, make one of us co-hosts so we can help you.
Okay, hold on. Your co-host, Chris. Red's not even online. That's the thing. The whole thing is crazy.
He's muted. I can't get his camera off when I can't find him, but I'm trying.
You should be able to do it directly off the screen if you're co-host, Chris.
I got him muted, but it won't. Haydar, can you turn your camera off, please, sir? Boy, is he getting some good exposure. we don't have no idea who he is, but everyone's gonna know him now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Let's see. Did you lose Ash completely?
I guess so.
Jeez, I can't even turn his camera off. He's not even in here. There he is. Oh, there he went. Is he still on there, Red?
Yeah.
Ash is back, but I can't even find this guy.
I got him.
Can you? Okay, you got it.
Did I get him?
No.
Yeah, you just make him an attendee, Chris. Go to the details and switch from speaker to an attendee. Piece of cake.
It won't let me do that, but I got him. I got block attendee or remove attendee.
Make me a host if you don't mind. Yeah,
Marty.
I'll make you a host. I clicked it Ash, but it didn't happen. I don't even see Reds on mine. And this guy's not even on the list. I don't even see him.
لا أعلم يعني أنا مستر آش دخلت يعني في الغلط على الرابط هذا المفروض ما أدخل منه أخرج يعني إذا في مشكلة أخرج.
لا يعني عايزينك تكون attendee. تعرف كيف؟ ممكن تخرج as a speaker.
تمام راح أخرج ما في مشكلة. شكرا. السلام.
There he goes.
Okay, somebody's going to be fired. Who's that?
Marty.
So he put me an attendee and he put the guy speaker. You don't even know who's he. Okay. But anyway, let's get back on track. I don't have much time here. I saw the link there, and I'm sure you did a great job covering the previous week. When I come here, I try to probably give you heads up to the following days. Brother Chris, hope you get better. And I see the Garmo is also sniffling somehow.
Yeah.
You have to slow down partying, okay? You have to, 12 midnight is enough, yeah. The other thing is we all also share our condolences to our sister, Angie Han. that was really, I was saddened to hear the news. So I was not expecting that when I was chatting with Chris yesterday. Hope she will be able to handle that. I have no idea how it feels. I'm fortunate that I still have both my parents, and I can't even imagine how could that be. But I know she's strong and she has a big family backing her up. We're all with you, Angie, if you're listening. So as you see, the merchant is getting back and warmed up. As previously mentioned, we are able to accept roughly 20% more every day. And as of next week, we will be doubling every week the capacity. In the meantime, we are working on so many global solutions to accommodate the volume and the traffic that comes to ONPASSIVE. It is up above average, as we all know. We are so happy that so many people are interested and excited about our products and the sales. We made a massive plan, and we had a master structure for us to overcome this. I also mentioned to you previously that there's not one solution that can be good enough to cover ONPASSIVE. It has to be a collection of solutions, combinations, and some creative resolutions in order to accommodate all the needs. And we have in the pipeline, we are working on more than 200 acquiring banks worldwide. A big chunk of them are in India, to be honest with you, because that's a big volume, and there's so many. So we will be able to offer basically different solutions beside the cards. As you know, crypto is already there, and we are going to have more regional and domestic bankers, so that will serve the traffic accordingly. We are going to have to go through some confusion of the names at the moment, and currencies and all of that. We have opened a bunch of companies and merchants and all of that again. So you will see that once things settle, I would imagine in a couple of weeks' time or so, we will be able to make a list of what you should expect. If you're in this country, you should expect this, that. But the bottom line and the good news is we have you covered, okay? And I think now we're at a position we stabilized, and now we're going to scale. It is going to take a couple of weeks again until we get to the point where everybody will be able to make a payment, regardless of where they are or the source of payment, crypto or fiat bank payment. So on track. It's a warm-up process. Doesn't happen overnight. There's so much compliance and legality goes behind the scene, around the clock, everywhere. Our executives are also traveling here and there to make sure that everything is lined up properly. Can you wait a second, please?
Yeah, Marty, can you mute yourself, please, Marty? After he gets come back. Well, yeah, you were picking up. That was really some good news so far. I needed to pick me up. That definitely picked me up. So there you go.
Okay, so we are really seeing the traction happening. We're ramping up the process, and I think in no time you're going to realize everybody will be able to pay. That's been said, that would reflect the payout, okay? Also on track to make sure that we should be able to make bulk payout. Again, just give us a little bit time. As I said, it's a complex, sophisticated, massive structure to be able to do that. There's one way to solve this. Either your business shrink to the level of the usual and grow organically, baby steps like that, the usual traditional businesses, or do it the ONPASSIVE way, just born as a unicorn, and but just come up with creative solutions that will cover all the needs. And that's where we are now. We were able to do that, fortunately, at a speed. It is really not black and white when it comes to ONPASSIVE solutions. No matter what we planned ahead, we had plans. But when you go live and see the numbers, it's a whole different game, positively. So we're delighted that we are getting back there, and I would still love to get a reset or restart, and then we have the counter from then. Now, the bulk payout, I'm thinking it might be a good idea to clean up or clear all the pending withdraw request. I didn't do that. I want to get a sense of how you feel about that. Some people want to change the method. They previously requested banks. They thought now maybe they could switch to crypto. And some places like Canada, they've requested in crypto, and that wallet was, I believe, shut down in Canada, so they no longer could receive funds on that. So maybe to make it smooth and clear for everybody, clear out the pending, okay, and allow everybody focus, see which method you want. Regardless, we will be able to pay out. And India, don't get ahead of yourself as usual, okay? I'm just going to say this, and I wish I could say it in Hindi so there would be no blame on the language. I know it's going to be a different version when it's told in Hindi, but I'm officially saying that we will be able to have UPI option where they understand it. It's like a uniform payment interface. It has to be something like that. UPI. They know what it is, which is quick. There's no fees on that. It's immediate, instant from the bank to the purchase. And the other way, we will be able to get your UPI and deposit immediately, instantly to your bank. Okay, that will cover so many of you. Now, if you hear anything outside the lines I said, please report those who make that, chaos every time. Please stay on track and be accurate and transparent. Don't make it your way, okay? We have to work as a company, as a major, large community, not what fits an individual or a small community. So this is it. I'm very optimistic and confident at the same time on the coming days, where all of that will be covered, and then we would run. We have so much progress at the same time. This was a good advantage for us while working tirelessly on the money monetization and mobilization, if you wish, in and out, to be able to handle the volume in ONPASSIVE. At the same time, that gave us a good space to ramp up the production level. There are a few products are lined up for the first half, especially like mid-December. And so based on the hope we have, or the confidence we have, we will be good to observe all of the growth. If all goes well, mid-December, we'll have a few and by the end of the month, we'll have a couple more. So there are a few things, features and new products. So it's getting there. Especially, we want to make sure that we clear out the pending balance. That's my personal aspire. I really want to make sure before the holidays, people are all paid, and they also get some funds in order to purchase more products and services. Okay, so we're geared up to an incredible finish of the year, and definitely a strong start to go all the way in the beginning of 2024. That's where we are. That's most of it. Our focus is the main focus is that financial coverage to handle the volume. That's the challenge we have. We are so big that no processor can handle us. Beautiful problem. And on the other side, the flow to pay people hopefully will be weekly instead of we'll set a time. Every week you could request a payment. So things are just going to be exciting. I know some people are going to lose their mind, you know, getting so much traction. And then we will be making announcement on the time that we start allocating our extra traffic to the paid founding members initially, and therefore we take it to the next level. But it is just so much that is going on behind the scene that there's no time I can go and cover all the topics. But the main one, I want to make sure that you know and make no mistake that we will get this covered 3,000%. Okay, it's a process. It's a lot of work. It's a process, but we're up to it. We have learned so much, of course, you know, throughout this resolution. Anyway, what else? Yeah, it's worth to say also that we have an incredible bonus and special sale throughout the month of December. You should take advantage of that to activate your OConnect if you haven't. And we're giving everybody I heard Red was covering that, an extra 30 days if you paid until the 24th of November, or by the 24th, we have you extended another 30 days at no charge. If you've been with us since April till December, you probably paid $140 or so, and you've gotten pretty much more than half of the year. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, 7 months, actually 8 by the end of December. So you would have exactly 8 months for $143, and your first sale covered that totally, 100%. I can't even begin to tell you how crazy is this. I mean, and we love doing it. We're unique, okay, and it's working. We're not, you know, making a mistake or that we're hesitant, because anybody sees that, it just alarms them. Why are you giving back like the first sale 100%? Because we're ONPASSIVE. Simple. But this is pretty much it. It's a very good deal. For technically $93, you get 3 months now, and 10,000 attendees. Ask me about the other vendors, how much they charge. Again, more features and more build-ups are coming in OConnect. It's in good shape. Okay, so I hope you tweak your plan to fit in on passive if you want to go somewhere in 2024. If you are looking around and happy with what you have, we wish you the best. If it's not working for you, I genuinely ask you to not judge by the past or the turbulence that we had in the beginning because of the growth and the massive growth that we've had. Just don't go by that. Okay, go by it's a new start, it's a new chapter. Now we found solutions to work with our growth. How do we know we have 3 million customers before we start? Okay, unless we start. Okay, so we had to start to start somewhere to be able to justify and adjust our plans accordingly. And what we know today is far more greater and efficient than what we knew a year ago or 6 months ago. Talk is different. Real life is a whole different game. I am thrilled that we are able to always find a solution. We never get stuck. Like even sometimes, like it sounds like, oh, completely blocked. Not the case. There's always a solution for everything. If you want me to cover in a minute or a shot about any specific topic before I take off, let me know. Not needed. Okay.
Thank you.
It hurts.
Thank you for what you said.
Did you need that information or you knew it? I'm sure you knew it. It's like I'm just echoing your intelligence.
Niraj just texted me, Ash, and said, tell Ash thank you for that wonderful announcement he just made.
Yes, and I hope, Niraj, can you help us with
exactly
the accuracy? People trust you and Gursminder and the rest of the leaders. So please emphasize transparency and accuracy. Okay, we have to stick to the story. Okay, we work hard to give you solutions, but when you put out something different, then those sources and resources that we work with, then they come back and why are you doing this? And I cannot control what people say, but officially the company is responsible for what the company said. And I understand, and you understand also when people say, I'm a founder, I'm ONPASSIVE founder, and this is the story. So we have about 1 million different stories from 1 million founders, or at least a bunch of them in India. We know that. So thank you, Niraj. Please tell people before you tell the story, tell them to stay accurate, okay? Remain accurate and honest. Integrity is the name of our game, okay? So don't get off track. So before you tell them what it is or the details, and don't take advantage of the language, you all know English. You know better than us, okay? So don't blame the language. Don't act is translation or whatever. And I'm sure the leaders will do a good job just repeating that in a good way. The bottom line is we want to make sure the money is going to flow in quickly, securely, at no cost, no fees, no middleman, okay? Us to you, you to us, that's it. And at the same time, how we pay you, we don't want fees or any delay. It's that simple. They know also the limitation when it comes to, I think it's 5 lakh or something. They understand this more per day or the transaction. So we're limited to how much we can pay you. But if you do that more frequent, you're covered. That's a good amount. Okay, you're going to be totally fine. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Other than I appreciate you, I respect you, I love you, and I wish you the very best. And I hope you are going to enjoy the holiday season. And just do your best to be lined up with the ONPASSIVE direction. We are in a position where I can tell you the whole world is going to be watching what we do, for what's coming, and how we understand now how to cope up with the volume, with the growth, the fast and big growth that we witness. Beautiful problem to have, difficult to solve, but we're up to it. And now once this behind us, it's a beautiful show. Thank you so much. You take care. I'll see you next time. Doesn't mean next 360.
Thank you, Ash.
Next
Thank
up,
you,
be any other day. Thank you. Have a good one. Thank you for
Thanks,
allowing
Ash.
me here.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll talk
Yeah.
soon.
Thank you. Thank
Bye,
you.
buddy.
Yeah.